like I'm kind of fooling you this morning because it's actually the afternoon, and I feel like my little routine there definitely made it feel like it was first thing in the morning. But we had a bit of an unconventional morning this morning because the guy who we are renting our apartment off very kindly has a cleaner that comes in once a week. Obviously ideal, but we really wanted to get out of his way this morning just to kind of leave him to it. So we went out for a little walk, which we've basically been doing about 3 times every single day. I can't believe we've been here for, it's a week, isn't it? 7 days, yeah, a whole week now. So we actually went to a little cafe, had a coffee first thing, got a waffle, which I think I got a little bit of footage of, which was honestly so good. It looked like it was just gonna be a sort of average waffle. We got one each. I got a caramel sauce one, Elliot got one with sugar on. But it was just absolutely amazing, and we're definitely gonna be going back there. Every time I go to like a little cafe or cake shop or lunch spot that we like, I've been writing it down in my notes because I know it's gonna really annoy me otherwise when I'm trying to remember where we've been and I can't remember. So we went out and did that this morning, and we've come back to do a work from home day to a beautiful tidy flat. But I really want to have what I was going to have for breakfast now, because what I've realized about myself, which Elliot's been telling me for ages, is I kind of get obsessed over like specific meals, and then I just want to make them all the time. And the one that I've got a bit obsessed with only for the last week since we've been here is Greek yogurt, some kind of agave, honey, maple syrup kind of thing with berries and peanut butter, but quite specifically the dark roast drizzly peanut butter. Like, you know, before we moved out here, I think I'd mentioned it a couple of times in a vlog, the squeezy one that's from Whole Earth, which has just literally changed my life because you can get a nice even distribution of peanut butter. And they've now brought out a dark roast one, which is really similar to the Manny Life peanut butter. If you guys know, I don't know Manny Life only in the UK, but they do the most amazing peanut butter, and I really love the like really rich dark roast one. And Whole Earth have brought out one which is a little bit similar, but because they don't have Manny Life in the Netherlands, I am absolutely here for that. So I think I'm actually gonna make my breakfast for lunch and then make what I was gonna make for lunch for dinner. Right, it's breakfasty lunch time. This is the yogurt I use. I use exactly the same one in England. I usually use the 0% one, but for some reason, they did have it in the shop here, but I actually thought that I'd just go for the 5% one just to mix it up, you know? So they taste pretty much exactly the same. But that's the yogurt that I use. We have got some berries, we've got blueberries and raspberries, and some Whole Earth drizzler. So this is the one that I meant. I actually haven't had this like dark roast one before. And then we've got some agave, however you say it. Someone, if you know how to actually say it, please let me know. I don't know if it's one of those things that you can just say in 2 different ways or not, but I think I call it agave. Anyway, no idea. What I want to do at some point whilst we're here, well, we're here for obviously quite a long time, so we've got plenty of opportunities. I really want to take you shopping with us. I'm gonna make one for Elliot as well. Shopping at the supermarket with us, because the main supermarket here is called Albert Heijn, and the one that's quite close to us, because like I said, we are very like city centre, is just fab. Like, it's got such a nice selection. What are you doing that wig thing? Ellio's just having a little groove in the background. It's really fab, and we were very happy about this selection. Also, the Netherlands, I'm pretty sure, is home to us. No, well, yes, us, but also home to Tony's Chocolonely. And if you guys have tried that chocolate, it's just very, very good. I feel like it's actually difficult to get chocolate, in my opinion, that tastes as good as dairy milk. And I know that might be a really like narrow-minded view on it, but if I want to have milk chocolate, what? Sorry. If I want to have milk chocolate, I feel like dairy milk is the best milk chocolate. I don't know who agrees with me, apart from Tony's. I feel like Tony's is like on par. Dark chocolate, another story. I feel like there are quite a lot of good dark chocolate brands. But milk chocolate, I feel like, is a little trickier to nail. Tony's Chocolonely's literally everywhere here. And they've also got so many more like flavors, I guess. They've got so many more flavors and so many more like little products. So we've been having 2 of these in the evening, and they're just like mini little ones, and just trying the different flavors. There was one that was really nice. It was like, oh yeah, milk pretzel toffee. It's quite funny trying to translate things here because basically everybody speaks really fluent English, which is obviously very helpful for those of us that don't speak Dutch. All the products are generally written in Dutch, so we were going around the supermarket just literally with Google Translate over everything. What I'm gonna do, because this is lunch and not breakfast, I'm actually gonna add some of the granola that we bought to it as well. But I've actually just been having it without granola in the morning, and it's been such a nice breakfast. Might seem a bit excessive, but we've actually bought a TV because that TV is not a smart TV and all the channels are in Dutch. So this was very much needed. Elliot's just done a very good job at setting it up.
Yeah, it's essential that we have
the tech master.
A TV that's not like, that must be like the first non-box TV ever.
It's pretty bad. The quality is just so bad. And considering we're gonna be here for a while, we thought it was necessary. That is a much better setup. We have got Whiffy Sugar Cookie burning away and filling the room with its gorgeous scent, and we're trying to decide something to watch, but honestly just really quite a relief being able to watch something not on a laptop screen. And also some Tony's Chocolonely bites, the ones that I showed you earlier. Honestly so scary vlogging on the streets, but I just wanted to say hi and good morning and let you know that I'm off to the gym, which I'm not going to film, but it is one of my goals for this year to get back into filming. But yeah, I've had a couple of days off because my knee has just been really sore and inflamed. I'm excited to get back to it, and I'm going to be restarting one of my accomplished programs. Slightly sweaty post gym and post food shop me, but I have stocked up on some goodies. I love that supermarket. It's actually quite a big one, but I feel like I kind of know my way around now. We've only actually been twice, but I just feel like it's got a really good selection of things, and I like the way it's laid out. I think maybe the aisles are a bit more like spacious than they are in the UK, but I've picked up basically a load of really healthy things. What we've kind of said we're going to do when we're here, because that supermarket is literally around the corner and it's actually on my walk back from the gym, which is just ideal, is just kind of buy food for a couple of days at a time. So we have got some peppers. I actually got this stir fry mix, which has got like edamame. I just said edamame, but I think I've been imagining edamame in here because there's actually not edamame in here. But anyway, mushrooms, onions, spring onions, greens, some kale and stuff. That was actually really quite cheap, like cheaper than it was to buy all those things separately. So we are gonna have this in a stir fry. We've got some noodles left over from the other night. Also pre-chopped sweet potato because this was also really quite cheap. Lettuce, some tomatoes. I got these the other day and they are just so delicious. One of my goals this year, health kind of wise, is to eat like a bigger array of colourful fruit and veg. Really got into this podcast talking about like vitamins provided in different fruits and veg and things, and talking about having a bigger variety. And I feel like a lot of us are guilty of like purchasing the same bits of like fruit and veg every single time. So I'm trying to diversify slightly. Not that tomatoes are like particularly diverse, but tomatoes is something that I don't actually buy that often. They're not really a go-to of mine unless I've got like a salad on my mind for some reason. Raspberries and blueberries, because we've been having those yogurt bowls and really, really enjoying them. This is the Greek yogurt that we have been having in the yogurt bowls. Some oat milk. There are lots of different like Dutch oat milk brands, and we really need to get around to trying a few, but you know, and you feel like you're risking it slightly, and I want to make sure that our coffees are actually really nice. I think we will try some other brands at some point. For protein, I bought these Beyond sausages. I haven't had these for ages, but we really love those. We thought we'd have them with some sweet potato fries and some other roasted veggies, some prawns, actually some pre-cooked salmon fillets, because they, for some reason, were cheaper than the other salmon fillets, but they were quite low on like fresh salmon. So those, which are actually gonna be really convenient for lunch. I'm gonna eat one for lunch today. Some pickled cucumbers, because I absolutely love these. Elliot despises them, but these are the sweet and sour ones, which I just love so much. Some more of the Tony's minis, because these have been such a nice treat in the evening. And then lastly, a kitchen knife, because the ones that are in this flat are just so blunt and they're so difficult to chop anything with. So I just feel like we need this, considering we're going to be here for a little while. Just washed my hair because I'm gonna try and give myself the butterfly haircut, which I have been seeing on TikTok. Like I said, I've been spending more time on TikTok because I've been trying to make some content for Whiffy, which is going okay so far. But there's this kind of like celebrity hairdresser called Brad Mondo, who has created this like really easy to do at home haircut thing where you like tie up the top half of your hair and the bottom half, and it gives you a nice layered look. My ends are like, I mean, I feel like you can even just see them here. They're just like fluff and horrible. And I feel like I need like that much cutting off. And I thought I'd try it myself. Although we've just realized we didn't bring any like nice sharp scissors with us. So I'm gonna have to use the blunt kitchen scissors here, but I will let you know how it goes. I'm actually gonna sign this off here and start another vlog. So hopefully you'll be able to see the final result. I realized this video kind of accidentally turned into quite like a healthy eating recipes I'm making at the moment and like workout routine kind of vlog, but it's kind of where I'm at the moment. Obviously we've moved countries and I've really just wanted to focus on getting kind of like a spring in my step again when it comes to fitness. I just been feeling really sluggish, classic like festive period, just overeating and stuff like everyone does, and there's not a problem with that. But I was actually really struggling to kind of get back into the swing of things. I felt like I had a few days of like solid exercise and then it just kind of, yeah, I don't know what happened after that. So kind of a bit of like a theme of my life at the moment is just like healthy eating, home cooked meals, having a little extra enjoyment with food at the weekend, and just making sure I'm consistently getting workouts in, regardless of where I'm at with my knee journey and situation, which right now is not the best, let me tell you, but we can probably catch up on that another time. But yeah, just want to say thank you so much for watching. I will make sure to share more of this kind of journey back into everything in videos to come. Let me know if you've got anything you want to see, like any Amsterdam specific things or lifestyle things that you want me to include, or like favorite types of videos or whatever. I always need new ideas. But yeah, please subscribe if you do want to stick around, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.